Before we begin, a quick note for transparency. As of now, Cadillac has not officially launched or confirmed a production 2026 Cadillac Eldorado. What follows is a concept-style, realistic reimagining of what a modern Eldorado could be like if Cadillac revived this legendary nameplate for 2026, based on current Cadillac design language, technology direction, and market trends. This kind of script is perfect for speculative videos, concept reviews, or what-if features. Now, let's step into the world of the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado. Imagine a car that doesn't just arrive, it makes an entrance. The 2026 Cadillac Eldorado, in this modern revival, is not trying to be subtle. It's bold, dramatic, and unapologetically luxurious, just like the original Eldorado was in its era. From the very first glance, this car feels like a statement piece on wheels, designed for people who don't follow trends but define them. The front end is dominated by Cadillac's latest interpretation of the signature shield grille, but here it's wider, lower, and more sculpted, giving the Eldorado a powerful planted look. The vertical LED lighting elements slice down the corners of the front fascia like glowing blades, while ultra-slim horizontal headlights stretch toward the fenders, creating a sharp, futuristic expression. The hood is long and muscular, with subtle creases that catch the light and hint at the performance potential underneath. From the side, the Eldorado carries a sleek coupe-like silhouette with a long wheelbase and short overhangs. Frameless doors, flush door handles, and large multi-spoke alloy wheels, likely 21 or 22 inches, add to that premium modern feel. There's a strong shoulder line running from front to back, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. At the rear, the design is clean yet dramatic. Tall vertical taillights echo Cadillac's classic design language, but with a modern LED twist. A subtle integrated spoiler sits on the trunk lid, and the lower bumper is sculpted with either sleek exhaust outlets or, in the case of an electric version, a smooth aerodynamic diffuser. The Cadillac crest sits proudly in the center, reminding you that this is not just another luxury car, it's an Eldorado. Step inside, and this is where the Eldorado truly separates itself. The cabin is designed like a high-end lounge rather than a traditional car interior. You're greeted by a massive curved OLED display that stretches across the dashboard, blending the digital instrument cluster and infotainment screen into one seamless visual experience. The graphics are crisp, fluid, and customizable, allowing drivers to choose between classic Cadillac themes or futuristic layouts. The materials are exactly what you'd expect from a flagship luxury coupe or sedan. Think hand-stitched leather, open-pore wood, brushed aluminum, and real carbon fiber accents, depending on the trim. The seats are wide, deeply cushioned, and designed for long-distance comfort, with heating, ventilation, massage functions, and multiple adjustment settings. Rear passengers aren't an afterthought either, with generous legroom, ambient lighting, and their own climate controls and entertainment screens. Ambient lighting plays a big role in the Eldorado's interior atmosphere. Soft light strips run along the doors, dashboard, and center console, and you can choose different colors and brightness levels to match your mood. At night, the cabin feels calm, elegant, and quietly dramatic, exactly what you'd want from a modern luxury icon. Technology is everywhere, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. The infotainment system is fast, intuitive, and fully connected, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in navigation, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. A premium AKG or Bose sound system fills the cabin with rich, immersive audio, turning every drive into a concert experience. Wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and even rear seat tablets could be part of the package. Now, let's talk about performance, because the Eldorado name has always carried a sense of power and prestige. In a 2026 revival, Cadillac would likely offer both high performance and electrified options. One version could be a twin-turbo V6 or V8, producing somewhere between 400 and 600 horsepower, paired with a smooth 10-speed automatic and all-wheel drive. This setup would deliver strong acceleration, effortless highway cruising, and that deep, confident engine sound that luxury performance buyers love. Another version, and perhaps the most exciting, could be a fully electric Eldorado built on GM's Ultium platform. In this form, you could be looking at dual electric motors, all-wheel drive, and instant torque that launches the car from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Range would likely be in the 350 to 400 mile area, making it practical for long trips as well as daily use. Fast charging capability would allow you to regain hundreds of miles of range in under 30 minutes, which is a big deal for real-world usability. On the road, the Eldorado would be tuned for comfort first, but without feeling soft or disconnected. Adaptive air suspension would smooth out bumps and rough surfaces, while active dampers adjust in real time based on road conditions and driving style. In comfort mode, the car would glide like a luxury yacht. In sport mode, it would tighten up, lower slightly, and become more responsive, giving you a surprisingly engaging driving experience for such a large, luxurious vehicle. Steering would be light and precise, making city driving and parking easy, but still offering enough feedback to feel confident at high speeds. Noise insulation would be excellent, keeping wind, road, and engine noise to a minimum so the cabin remains calm and relaxing. Safety is, of course, a major focus. The 2026 Eldorado would come loaded with advanced driver assistance systems. We're talking adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, 360-degree cameras. Cadillac Super Cruise or an updated hands-free driving system would likely be available. This isn't just a gimmick. It genuinely reduces fatigue on long journeys and adds a futuristic edge to the driving experience. What really makes the Eldorado special, though, is its identity. This is not just another luxury sedan or coupe trying to blend in with German or Japanese rivals. The Eldorado is about presence, confidence, and American luxury with attitude. It's for people who want to be noticed without being flashy, who appreciate comfort but also want performance, and who value heritage as much as modern technology. In a market full of sharp, minimalist designs, the Eldorado stands out by being bold and expressive. It doesn't whisper luxury, it speaks it clearly and confidently. It's the kind of car that turns heads at traffic lights, draws attention in parking lots, and makes every drive feel like an occasion. So, if Cadillac were to bring back the Eldorado in 2026, it wouldn't just be a nostalgic move, it would be a powerful statement that the brand is ready to blend its legendary past with a high-tech electrified future. A car that honors history while fully embracing what's next. So, whether you imagine it as a roaring V8 Grand Touring or a silent, lightning-fast electric flagship, the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado represents the idea that luxury can still be dramatic, comfort can still be exciting, and driving can still feel special in a world that's becoming increasingly digital and automated. And that, ultimately, is what the Eldorado has always been about. Not just getting you from point A to point B, but making the journey feel unforgettable.